tells me Sean Taylor is their favorite player ever.
Sean Taylor probably had the most talent I've ever seen a kid come out of high school.
You know, you got guys saying, I used to try to stand like him.
Going against Sean Taylor, that's who I had to practice against. He brought out the best in me. He told me, you know, he could tell which way I was running, or breaking out. Sean Taylor made me the player I am today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Redskins Pro Bowl safety Sean Taylor is in intensive care in Miami after being shot at his home last night.
One of the guys texted me, hey, Sean got shot, but I think he's gonna be all right. And never really, I don't think the idea to anybody getting the information early was that he was ever gonna die. And, you know, and then when the news broke, it was funny, like, immediately it was just, it wasn't Sean Taylor, a father and at home with his family, was shot by a home invader who thought he was gone. It was, you know, another Miami football player, you know, caught in a shooting.
I wasn't surprised because Sean Taylor's been involved in a pattern of things going back to his days at the University of Miami, including a 2005 admission to assault and battery, misdemeanor assault and battery. So I wasn't even surprised, Tony, and that may be the most disturbing thing.
I was not
other than
shocked
his
either,
condition.
because I do know his past, that he had been arrested more than once and once on a weapons charge.
Someone lose their life and then you want to blame it on being a thug when you don't know the person.
They automatically assumed that he was a thug, he was a bad person, that he had, you know, the tragic thing that happened to him, it was his fault, which was completely wrong.
No one knew what the happened. Everyone just assumed, oh, Sean Taylor, University of Miami, oh, definitely gang-related, something, drugs, whatever it is.
Sean Taylor has a history of really, really bad judgment. Cops, assault, spitting, DUI. But Colony cleaned up his act. Just because you clean the rug doesn't mean you get everything out. Sometimes you got stains. Stuff so deep, it never, ever leaves.
One, you don't even know the guy. The guy was a great kid. Sean Taylor was a great kid, extremely competitive, one of the best safeties we had, one of the best players we had all time. You don't know anything about him, and you automatically jump to conclusions.
We knew who Sean was. We knew what type of player he was. We knew what type of person he was because we was around him each and every day. So to go out like he did, and then to have the media try to tarnish his name like that, it just wasn't right.
He had a beautiful daughter on the way. His life was completely normal, and he was growing up, you know.
Regardless of whatever history he had, you were wrong.
You know, and then when the information started coming out that they thought he was going to be on an away game and he was home because he was injured and sleeping with his you know, girlfriend and baby at home, and some guy came to rob the house and got surprised.
Now when you find out what happened, does anybody apologize?
I don't recall any personal apologies to Sean's family.
Everyone just shuts the up, and then they now say, oh, what a sad case, what a sad story, what happened, this, that, and the other. When you guys were the same ones that couldn't wait to find out that it was gang-related or drug-related. So you can sit there and now go back and blast at you about who we're recruiting and you know, these character issues that we have, when it's not the case. We had guys that were good students, good athletes.
Media personalities have no soul at some points.
I hope that throughout the years of learning more about this guy and seeing how much he meant to people like myself and his family, that they have a different outlook on Sean Taylor.